What we just encountered is more than just a shock. This mama cat was trying to wake her baby up, but to no avail. Sadly, her poor baby lay unmoving on the ground. We could also see her other kitten in the background, which looked much healthier as it jumped around. We were hiking on this hill when we noticed a stray cat sitting a few yards away from us in the severe cold. As we got closer to the cat, it started walking away as if she wanted to take us with her. Showing no hesitation, we followed her steps. Considering how cold the breeze was, we were concerned for her health. She took us through different passages, which I had never been to before. Finally, after following her for about 10 minutes, she stopped near a big tree. We couldn't believe our eyes. The stray cat was, in fact, the mother of 2 kittens. We assumed her little one was asleep, so we avoided disturbing its peace while the other kitten played on its own, bouncing here and there. It made my heart melt when the mama cat kept grooming her kitten and showed her affection towards her baby. Who would be so cruel to abandon this loving family? While we were enjoying the cherished moments between the mama cat and her kitten, our attention diverted towards the faint meows coming from a nearby place. It intrigued us, so I started to track the feeble sounds. The voice grew more audible as I stopped near an area of thorny bushes and happened to spot a poor baby kitten stuck in them. As soon as we got nearer to it, it became anxious and more scared. We came back to check on the mama cat and her kittens and were delighted to see her grooming her kitten. As time passed by, we realized that the sleepy kitten showed no movements, which worried us a lot. The mama cat ran and hid beneath a bush. We thought she might be searching for her other kitten, but upon checking, there was no one except her. We tried moving it, but sadly it showed no signs of life. We panicked, noticing it was barely breathing and its body temperature was colder than ice. We gently picked up its fragile body from the ground to have a better look at its condition. We quickly brought it some water and offered it some as it could be dehydrated. However, it still didn't respond to it, which wasn't right. Before any further delay, we handed its body to one of our team members and asked him to provide it immediate medical aid. It was heart-wrenching to see the other baby kitten alone and playing on its own. We gave it gentle strokes of affection and offered it a creamy treat. It got startled, but soon started to enjoy the treat and became calm. The place is really not safe for these kittens. We must take them out of the place quickly. The mama cat was still beneath the fallen logs and was not in a mood to come out. She must be tired. We decided to check on her, but received an angry mama cat who attacked us after we tried to caress her. We carefully reunited her with her kittens as they waited for her. She then again began to groom and cherish them wholeheartedly. The kittens started to feed on her. Seeing their hunger, we offered them a yummy treat so they could eat to their fill. One kitten wasn't eating on its own, so we had to feed it. In a blink of an eye, they devoured the meal and we felt relieved. We then brought forward a carrier and placed the babies in one by one. The mama cat was smart enough to enter the carriage by herself. It was now time to leave this isolating and depressing place and give these kittens a new home. The other wounded kitten arrived at the vet's clinic on time. The doctor ran many tests and diagnosed it with hypothermia. The kitten was fighting to survive in the immense cold weather outside. It was quick to start the treatment. He placed the kitten on a warm blanket and wrapped it around its body to normalize its body temperature. Soon, we brought the kittens to the rest of the family for a preventive checkup. The mama cat was examined first. It shocked us as she was diagnosed with ticks and mites, but thanks to the vet, he sprayed her and got rid of the insects. The other 2 kittens had an eye infection as they were living in a very dusty environment. The vet used some eye drops to prevent the infection from getting any worse. Overall, they were recovering, and we were allowed to take them home with us. He also asked us to provide them with extra care. After reaching home, the first thing we did was to take the kittens out of the cage. The kittens came out easily. But the mama was a bit hesitant and anxious to come out because it was a new place for her. We offered her a treat, slowly started to pull our hands backward, and it worked. She finally came outside the cage. They grew more comfortable and started to play around. They also made themselves comfortable by lying on the colorful cushions designed just for them. The other kitten has been under treatment for more than 10 hours, and now it finally won the battle against death. She felt much better and could now be with us. We took her home and placed her on a warm heating mat to keep her warm. We also gave her all the medicine on time as prescribed by the vet. This kitten is adorable. Despite all the weaknesses, she remained strong and kept fighting. She even tried to walk, although she kept falling. We were really happy because of her positivity and strong will. It lights our hearts with joy as we see her recover quickly. Send your love for this family in the comments and pray for their recovery. Do suggest some names for these kittens. Huge shout out to Cats Angel United for being kind enough to help this family. Subscribe to our channel to see more of these cat videos. Till then, bye.